What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And so many of you guys are going crazy about this 2K, getting back into football, and I'm going to be getting away from Madden and laugh out loud at Madden and all the stuff that's going on. I'm going to go ahead and break it down to you really quickly, let you guys know pretty much what's going on. They are going to be able to start making other formats of the game. It is going to be non-simulation games for 2K, so you're not going to get that simulation gameplay with the franchises of the actual rosters and things of that nature. That still is under contract with EA until the end of 2021, just to kind of clear that up. Also, I want to talk about the fact that so many of you guys that run your mouths crazy on social media are absolutely two-faced. You see what I'm saying? Like, look, this is what it is. We all have certain things that we hate about Madden, but at the end of the day, I'm going to break down some things that you guys know. And you play 2K games, you play NBA 2K, you play NBA 2K20, and you know that these things that I'm going to say is very, very true. I don't hide the fact that this game makes me rage uncontrollably and makes me want to rip my own eye sockets out from time to time, right? But at the end of the day, I give you some of the reasonings with some points of what they do well and things that can be done better, because you have to be objective. Is there a chance that I would get NFL Street, NFL Playground, whatever's going on, that if 2K were to make it? Absolutely. But I would still play Madden. The same way a lot of us were playing, you know, the 2Ks on Dreamcast back in the day, and we still played Madden. Right now, with the way of the development of the game, it's so advanced, and a lot of things that are going on that make the game the way that it is, pretty much with Ultimate Team. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, 2K would have to do a whole lot of work to compete with what's already in the game. Now, I'm not talking about the gameplay, because I agree there are certain things with the gameplay that makes me want to rip my kneecaps off and do squats. I don't know how to be able to do it without the kneecaps, but those are the things that make the rage come out with what goes on in the game. I completely understand your rage, which is why I ask you guys, yo, share it with me. Let me know exactly what's going on so that we can talk it out, because if you don't got nobody to talk to about it, don't keep the rage internal, all right? I'm here for you. Vent it. Just keep it PG pubescent, bro, so that the young kids can come in and read the comments and there's no issue. You don't gotta curse about it. Just let me know. You could, yeah, bro, the game, I tried to throw a touchdown pass to Calvin Johnson. A chipmunk jumped up and intercepted me. I'm raging. I can understand that because I can relate to that, and I'll show you gameplay with it. But at the same time, there's really no reason to go over the top, because when we go to 2K, right? And let's just use the auction house, for example. Last year, when I started playing 2K again after taking like 5 years off, and I was trying to sell cards and do different things with it, the auction house is completely it's archaic when it comes to, like, the auction house with Madden and things of that nature. So there's certain things within the game where it's like, what are you guys doing? Are you serious? Why is it so hard for me to do this? Why am I buying something that's already been sold 30 minutes ago? It's so many things that goes on with 2K that everybody seems to forget. And then we have those guys, NFL 2K5, 2K5 was the best game ever. Shut up, man. No, it wasn't. It had bugs just like every other game. But what happens is we get so frustrated and we make up so many excuses, and it's like, all right, at least that part was getting done better, because I can make an argument that the original 2K that was on Dreamcast is better than most games that came out since that point. Like, that game was unbelievable. Let me know in the comments if you guys played that on Dreamcast, because we were in the hood getting crazy cash, going out playing that game all over the place. That was a really, really good game. Madden has had very, very good games as well. Let's not take away from the fact that, in my opinion, Madden 25 was, really, really good. Madden 15, I love the height factor. Obviously, they had the play action end around, aka play action reach around. That was wild. The people were running around with Drew Brees like he had 99 speed. But Madden has had very, very good pointers. But I'm going to break this down and let you guys understand why Madden is still going to thrive. Not only Superstar KO, but in Ultimate Team itself. Let's take a look at some of the things, right? We're not even going to go into rookie premieres and the dynamic upgrades and the challenges and the way you can earn things, no money spent, a lot more efficiently. We're not even going to go into all of that. What we're going to talk about simply is the Ultimate Team aspect. Not many players play regs anymore, okay? I was talking to one of my friends the other day. He's like, yo, bro, I was playing a Madden game on regs. I hung up on him. You see what I'm saying? Because, like, there's nothing else to really talk about. Like, obviously, you're not staying with the times, bro. Like, what are you talking about, regs? So nobody really plays regs. So when you start playing Madden, if you've been playing Madden over the last couple of years, you log into Ultimate Team or you're a franchise guy. There's really no in-between, all right? Yeah, franchise has some bugs. Again, in 25, I really enjoyed franchise mode. They've done certain things for the franchise aspect, but it hasn't been able to draw in my interest the way that it used to, so I just don't play it. Ultimate Team, however, has gotten better and better every single year. And the way that it's become so dynamic, it kind of just, it takes over you, bro. Because the best part about Madden is building your team. I highly doubt at this point, based on the archaic ways that 2K is, that they would be able to do all of the things that we can get done in Madden just overnight. It's going to take them time. Or maybe they've been building it or whatever they're going to be doing with NFL Street or whatever, making it like an arcade style game, because obviously, like I said, it can't be simulation. It's non-simulation types of gameplay. So it's going to be more of just whatever type of action, bro. Now, like I said, would I buy an NFL Playground? Would I buy NFL Street? Like whatever it is, whatever 2K is doing, I would buy it and see what it's like, because I prefer football over other sports. So I would go ahead and see what's up with the football games. You guys see that although I have 2K, I haven't played it much. You know, I have it, I just don't play it much. But at the end of the day, I'm a football guy. So I'm gonna look to see what the best experience is. But the Ultimate Team aspect of the game, EA Sports pretty much has the cards and the way to develop things. Even though we believe that certain upgrades don't matter and things like that, it's still the more exciting aspect of the game. And they've made it a lot easier over time to be able to utilize things within the game to make any player understand it easier in Ultimate Team. For me, I find it kind of ridiculous that a lot of the things that go on in 2K, it's like, yo, you trying to, like, even with the upgradable dynamic players that they have, it's still not as seamless and as smooth as what we get out of Ultimate Team with Madden. So it's a lot of pros, it's a lot of cons, but at the end of the day, which one is going to make it, you know, more fun? Now, look, if the actual, because they also said that the 2K games are going to cater to casual fans. All right, the same way that we believe that Madden has been catering to casual fans, and we've been raging about that. So that's what I mean about being two-faced, because a lot of you guys are, oh, I'm going to dump Madden. You guys, you tweet me like, yo, this auction house is garbage. This behind the back dribble is garbage. And you guys have the same complaints. It's the same company. It's still 2K. So when you look at it like that, yeah, one thing that it might do is it might force Madden to kind of make the game a little bit more, competitive where it says competitive, and keep the arcade. So you have two games in one the way it is right now. The issue is everything spills over into each other at this point. Like you get a little bit of arcade action and competitive where you're mossing like 9 guys and it's like, what mode am I in? You see what I'm saying? Like those are the things that, has really, really plagued Madden over the years. I have a huge issue with the fact that they have predetermined animations where, like I said, I'll throw the ball up to Calvin. The dude has 99 speed, 99 jumping, and a 2-foot chipmunk will jump up with Lurker and pick him off. That's a problem. You didn't get that in Madden 15 because we had slow dudes like Mike Evans. We were mossing dudes. And I know it seems like it's OP, but guess what? If you have the right personnel, you're going to be able to play that. And that's the way the competitive Madden scene should be. And I don't believe that that's what it is right now. All of that being said and everything being considered, we got to remember, there's a lot of crazy buggy stuff going on with 2K20 right now. So it's not like all of a sudden, because it's back to football, everything's going to be all good. We have to start to analyze that. So in my opinion, I'm happy as an NFL type of guy. You know what I'm saying? Like playing football, just be ready to go, because we could do a lot of different series with those, straight non-simulation games. We could have a lot of fun playing it and at the same time be able to enjoy ourselves, and maybe it won't be as much rage because we're not expecting certain things like we do from Madden. Like we expect when it says competitive for it to be competitive. So 2 of the guys that, maybe every guy that won a tournament this year, most of them were runners, and the run game was crazily overpowered, and a lot of us were raging about it. I was mad that things were getting patched like armbar and everything earlier, because if that's what was designed, you keep it that way. And you make us find other ways to figure it out, or you give us counters with the defense. You don't just switch it because somebody posts something on Reddit and it goes crazy. So those things might get limited. When you guys, most of you guys that are watching now, if you're just finding my channel and you're a guy with like 13 profiles on Reddit and you always have something negative to say about Madden, with other games that are showing that you can make a game where everybody can have fun with it and it can be competitive in certain aspects, your complaints won't mean as much. So it could change for the positive with that, but ultimately this is what sells the game. Ultimate Team is what drives it. And I believe at this point, EA Sports is ahead of the game when it comes to the Ultimate Team content. For me, franchise, you have to ask franchise guys specifically about it. I haven't been a franchise guy in over 3 or 4 years. When I was heavily into franchise, you could ask me anything because I was loving it in 25. I think I might have did some in 15 as well, but I was loving the game and I was loving the franchise modes. The game has since been something else that I don't want to deal with at this point because of certain, things that go on with the, the animations and the overuse of the AI doing whatever they want. But all of this stuff that you get with the game, all of these upgrades, all of these, challenges and everything that you get to do, the series updates, this is what makes Madden sell right now. It's the gameplay that caters to casuals that causes all the rage. But once certain things get fixed up with it, we still have this base to fall back on because they're still building on this exact thing that makes the game more dynamic. This won't happen overnight. That's what I want you guys to understand. So overall, am I excited about it? Yes, because it's another football game that we can have fun with, talk trash, and at the end of the day, have fun with each other. But is it going to overtake Madden? They have a lot of work to do in a lot of different aspects of the game. But I would love to hear your opinions and your comments as well. Go ahead and leave it below. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have an unbelievable and blessed day. One love, y'all.